Fellow nationals, just as the flamboyant and the hibiscus bloom after even the most horrific of hurricanes, and just as the rainbow appears after the heaviest of rains, so too does the beauty of Christmas come, with faithful regularity, often even the most stressful and unrelenting year-long demands of modern world. And each time it comes, it reminds us ever so gently of how we, the inhabitants of this earth, were expected to be by our Creator, compassionate, thoughtful, embracing, hopeful. And this is why on this most sacred of days, my wish for us all is that the peace that passeth all understanding will bless our hearts and minds, so that we will both feel and pass on the true spirit of this most special of seasons. The peace that I wish for our nation, fellow nationals, is transcendent in its powers. It is of greater value than any wrapped present or gift. It is more precious than the presence of any particular person. And it is of greater benefit than being in any particular place. This peace will cause our hearts and minds see the presence of family and friends as a special gift, and it will help us to view and receive their presence with a grateful heart. At the same time, it will also cause those of us who have neither family nor friends nearby to see this fact not as a cause for despair, but as an opportunity to reflect upon the mysteries of life, and to gain strength from the fact that the first Christmas did not begin with crowds and jubilation, but instead with the reality of extreme aloneness, aloneness for a young mother and her newborn son. This aloneness, 2,000 years ago, was sacred, and unbeknownst to many in that time and place, it was supremely blessed. We now know, of course, that what began as a state of aloneness in Bethlehem unfolded to become a most powerful, uplifting, and transformative message of faith, of hope, and love known to mankind. And to this day, it shines as brightly across the world as the Star of Bethlehem did so many, many years ago. This message of faith and hope has encouraged and protected and strengthened billions across the face of the earth ever since. And we all know just how much it has strengthened and uplifted the people of our two precious islands for as long as we have called these shores home. So too must it now encourage and uplift anyone who may in any way feel as Joseph and Mary must have so many years ago. Because the message of Christmas is, indeed, a message of hope. Similarly, it must also shape and guide the lives of those who have been abundantly blessed in every way. Because the most powerful message of Christmas is love. Love for friends, yes. Love for family, most assuredly. But concern and regard and respect for those beyond our most special and intimate circles as well, during the Christmas season as well as beyond. Fellow nationals, Bethlehem gave to the world a new path, a new way. The way of patience, the way of understanding, the way of compassion, the way of kindness and love. And each year at Christmas we can feel ourselves striving and see others striving to move ever more surely along this path. It is this effort on our part and on the part of others, I think, that makes Christmas so special to people all over the world. It is this that causes Kittitians and Nevisians living abroad make a special effort to return home each year. And it is this that makes our reconnecting with them, whether by chance or design, so special, so much a part of Christmas. It is this special spirit that makes carolers go to our hospitals and to homes throughout the Federation, spreading cheer. It is why we make the special effort to express to far more persons than normal sentiments which in the rush of daily living often go unsaid. And it is why both the expression of these sentiments and the hearing of them makes life seem so much warmer, so much better, and indeed so blessed. As we focus on the special magic of Christmas then, let me now take this opportunity to wish everyone God's richest blessings at this very special time of year. Let us proceed in a spirit of joy and appreciation then for our many blessings as we strive to make this holiday season one in which regard for each other, safety at all times, and the spirit of self-control are paramount, even as we celebrate, even as we dance, even as we play. And let us remember also that at that first Christmas 2,000 years ago, it was wise men who had the distinct honor of visiting the Christ child. There is no mention of them being rich men or strong men or fierce men. However, we have always known, even as little children, that at the moment of this most extraordinary birth, those who were worthy of being present and those whose presence was worthy of being recorded had the special and important gift of wisdom. This, I think, is a powerful message to all of us, that in all things and at all times, no matter how joyous the occasion, we too have a special obligation to make a special effort to be wise. This is of particular importance during this holiday season, in which joyous revelry has become such an important part of our culture. Let us remember then, in the days ahead, that wisdom permits us to understand both the positive and negative consequences of our actions. And it causes us to choose the path of positive consequences. Wisdom, it permits us to understand the importance of being respected by others. Wisdom, it also causes us to behave in a manner that causes us to indeed earn that respect. Wisdom causes us to be humble in our moments of triumph, and stoic in our moments of pain, because the status of no man is forever etched in stone. Finally, wisdom reminds us that we were made in the image of God, and this in turn places a special responsibility on us all to celebrate and be joyous, to frolic and have fun, to be free and rejoice, but always within the bounds of decency, always within the bounds of good taste, always in a manner that tells the world that we do indeed understand our own obligation to reflect the goodness and the majesty of our Creator, even in the midst of our carnival celebrations. Just as the wise men were present in Bethlehem, let their wisdom today, 2,000 years later, walk among us and dance among us and rejoice among us throughout this holiday season. Because it is only through the marriage of self-respecting wisdom and joy, that we will be able to have the kind of Christmas that will both warm our hearts and make us truly, truly proud. Christmas is about all that is positive and all that is good. Let us together then, throughout the entire season, work together to keep it this way, young and old, rich and poor, and everyone in between. May God bless us all at this special season. And sincere wishes, once again, to everyone for all that is good, not only on this Christmas Day, but also the whole year through. Thank you. Thank you.